I heard you found evidence connecting Lord Franz to the fire in Northville. What's this mess about? I see. Lord Franz hired mages from the Adamant Syndicate to set fire to Northville, presumably to coerce them into planting grapes. He was actually using these grapes to absorb magic out of the land to weaken Merlin's magic seal.
No need to hide it anymore, General. We all know he is the Great Merlin.
What? When did they find out about your real identity?
Letting him pretend to be a fool is harder than saving the world. I'll explain everything in my report, but there's no need to worry. Luckily, the only people who know his true identity are all right here, General. Wait, where's Lord Franz?
He fainted at the sight of the monster. So I tied him up and tossed him aside. The Adamant Syndicate? How could a bunch of merchants break Merlin's seal?
They're not ordinary merchants. We also captured an Adamant Syndicate mage back at Lord Franz's manor. I'm sure you have plenty of questions for her, right?
Come with me. I'll need your help with the interrogation.
Magister Merlin, the seal! Even though we defeated the Hypofiend, the grapes have already thrown the land's magic into chaos! The blizzards engulfing Ryham and Hollistone won't stop unless the seal is repaired. And if it breaks, even more Hypofiends are going to appear and attack everyone. Please let me tag along. Watching you cast spells up close is like living a dream. I'm in pure bliss. So where exactly did you place your seal? During my investigation, I scoured all of Ryham for it. I even checked the Gruglin's nest, but found nothing.
So now you finally remember your beloved student, do you? Unfortunately, to keep the seal's location as hidden as possible, you refused to let me accompany you at the time. We parted ways just outside of Ryham. As for the specific location of the seal, I can't say for sure.
Then can you at least take us to the place where you parted ways, Miss Muriel?
Of course. I could never forget the sight of my teacher waving goodbye to me that day.
My battlefield!
Gallop Dawn!
Wash away all sorrows, Olin.
Another victory!
Are you lost? Follow me. The constellations guide us to victory.
Look, Magister! Those fallen rocks seem to be hiding something.
The tunnel looks like it was dug by hand, but there's no way in. The entrance must have caved in during the battle just now.
Wow. I can't even hear the sound of wind passing through. This tunnel's been completely warded off.
Guess we'll just have to go around then. It looks like Miss Muriel was pointing us towards the heights, north of Ryham. I know a path to get there. Follow me. Time to show you my moves.
Gallop Dawn!
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
Time to show you my moves.
Gallop Dawn!
This is my battlefield.
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
Gallop Dawn!
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Gallop Dawn!
Well, victory is deserved.
It's time to show you my moves.
This is my battlefield.
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
This is my battlefield.
Another victory!
It's time to show you my moves.
This is my battlefield!
Wash away all sorrows, Aurene.
Another victory!
It's time to show you my moves.
This is my battlefield!
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
Gallop Dawn!
Just as I expected.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me! Well, victory is deserved.
Gallop Dawn!
This is my battlefield!
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
This is my battlefield!
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
Gallop Dawn!
Come out, my servant, and fight for me! Well, victory is deserved.
It's time to show you my moves.
Gallop Dawn!
This is my battlefield!
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
This is my battlefield!
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
Wash away all sorrows, Aurene.
Gallop Dawn!
Just as I expected.
Gallop Dawn!
Wash away all sorrows, Aurene.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
It's time to show you my moves.
This is my battlefield.
Gallop Dawn!
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
Another victory. This is my battlefield.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
Wash away all sorrows, Olin.
Gallop Dawn!
Another victory.
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it.
For the divine...
You desire an...
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it. Time to show you my moves. The General has asked me to protect you. Nothing.
Huh? Who's there?
Let's spar and see who's the best. Keep training to keep growing.
My battlefield.
Wash away all sorrows, Olin.
It's time to show you my moves.
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
This is my battlefield.
Come out, my side, and fight for me!
Another victory.
It's time to show you my moves.
Gallop Dodge!
Another victory.
time to show you my moves.
Wash away all sorrows, Odin.
This is my battlefield.
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
This is my battlefield.
Gallop dog!
Just as I expected.
Gallop dog!
Come out, my side, and fight for me! Come out, my side, and fight for me!
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
Come out, my side, and fight for me!
Wash away all sorrows, Odin.
Gallop dog!
Well, victory is deserved.
Gallop dog!
Wash away all sorrows, Odin.
Gallop dog!
Come out, my side, and fight for me! Come out, my side, and fight for me!
Let's spar and see who's the better warrior.
Who's there?
For the divine... for the divine light!
You desire an audience. I come to protect.
Gallop dawn!
Wash away all sorrows, Olane.
This is my battlefield. This is my battlefield. Another victory.